Hello everyone, good afternoon. Let me introduce myself. My name is Nurleta Fatrianti Fajrin from A class. Okay, here I will explain and analyze one of the suprasegmental materials, namely intonation from the phonology course. Okay, before that I will explain first the meaning of suprasegmental and intonation. Suprasegmental features in phonology refer to elements of speech that extend over more than one sound segment, such as a vowel or consonant, contribute to the melody of spoken language. Suprasegmental operate above the level of individual sounds and are essential for conveying meaning, emotion, and structure in spoken language. For examples, the difference between a statement and a question in English often depends on suprasegmental features, like intonation rather than the words themselves. And now I will explain about the intonation. In the phonology course, types of intonation refer to the main patterns of pitch changes that occur during the pronunciation of a sentence. This type of intonation are used to convey additional or specific meanings that are often not captured by words alone. Below is a detailed explanation of the types of intonation. So, there is a falling intonation, rising intonation, falling rising intonation, rising falling intonation, and last, level intonation. So, in falling intonation, the characteristic is the pitch of the voice falls at the end of the sentence. And in the rising sentence, the characteristic is the pitch of the voice rises at the end of the sentence. Okay, in falling rising intonation, the characteristic is the pitch fall first and then rises. And in rising falling intonation, the characteristic is the pitch rises first, after that falling. Okay, the last is level intonation. Here the characteristic is the pitch remains flat with no significant variation. It's like we speak by using English, but there is no intonation. It's like just flat like that. So that's a little bit of explanation from intonation in suprasegmental phonology. So guys, that's a little bit explanation from me, which I have get from the phonology course. And now we are going to the analysis. So I will analyze one of cartoon. This cartoon is the most popular when we were kids. Okay, did you know the title from this cartoon? This cartoon, the title is Sofia the First. This cartoon is most popular, guys, and until now I'm still watching this cartoon because this cartoon is so amazing. It's so make me remember from when I was a child. So guys, before we are going to the analysis this cartoon, I will show you the song from this cartoon movie, because this song is so cute.
I was a girl in the village doing alright. Then I became a princess overnight. Now I gotta figure out how to do it right. So much to learn and see. Up in the castle with my new family, in a school that's just for royalty. A whole enchanted world is waiting for me. I'm so excited to be. I'm finding out what being royal's all about. Making my way, it's an adventure every day. It's gonna be my time to show them all that I'm Sophia the First.
But guys, here I just analyze not all of from this cartoon movie, but just a little part, maybe just 5 part in this movie, and then I will choose and I will analyze. And now we are begin from the first part, that's falling Indonesian. So let's watching the movie.
Do you have a wish, sir?
Okay, here the genie is were asked to someone, and the Indonesian is like, do you have a wish, sir? Just falling. Do you have a wish, sir?
If only I hadn't opened that box.
Okay. Second, we have rising intonation. In this part, Sophia say, if only I hadn't opened that box. Nah, that intonation are rising, right?
Well, I don't.
Now we are moved to falling rising intonation. Falling rising intonation is like what I have said, what I have explained before, is the intonation are falling, after that was rising. And here the part of the example is Sophia's father said, well, I don't like that.
And I love making people happy.
Here for the fourth example, there is rising, falling intonation. In rising, falling intonation, the intonation, of course, from high to short. Okay, and the part of the example is here. It's like, I love making people happy. I love making people happy. Here the genie said like that.
Welcome to the Genie Patrol, kid.
And now we are going to the last example of intonation, that level intonation. It's like I have explained before. In the level intonation, the intonation, of course, flat. Here the example. Welcome to the Genie Patrol Kid. It's like the big genie. Okay, from this part, the big genie was speak, but his intonation just flat like that. But actually, he is so excited, guys, because have a friend to petrol like that. But his intonation just flat. It's like, welcome to the Genie Patrol Kid. Like that. The function of the types of intonation. First function is grammatical. So I think this is so important because helps distinguish sentences types. It's like elements, questions, and commands. And two, there is emotional. So guys, if we are speak English, of course we have intonation, and that of course from our emotion. So emotional convey the speaker's feelings such as joy, anger, or doubt. And three is discursive. It's like here organized speeches such as marking beginning or end of an idea. It's like we have marking some words or some sentence which can help us for know some information, maybe like this. And four, there is interactive. So interactive enhance social interaction in conversation, such as showing attentiveness or expressing interest with others. So guys, I think understanding the types of intonation is essential from analyzing how speakers speech to influence meaning in verbal communication. It also helps in identifying intonation patterns across various language and dialects. Maybe that's all explanation and analysis from me. And I think my pronunciation and my conversation is still bad because I'm still studying, guys. So I hope you are enjoy with this, and maybe that's all from me. And last I say thank you and see you for the next vlog, guys. Bye.